Hello everyone, and welcome to Hill Street. Today's story is That's Just Grandpa by Malo Like. If you end up enjoying this story, please leave a like. And if you enjoy hearing stories from me, please subscribe and become a resident of Hill Street and let me know how I'm doing in the comments. Now, let's get to this nightmare. Things have been looking up for me lately. I've been taking care of myself, exercising, eating right. Things are going great at work, and I have a new girlfriend. She's amazing. I spent the night at her house for the first time last Saturday. It was everything I hoped for, with a little intrigue. She had inherited the house from her late parents, who had inherited it from their late parents. It's a great house, far beyond what anyone our age could afford these days. But being in it came with a twinge of uneasiness. Everything had gone off without a hitch. We had an amazing night. We ate, we drank, we danced, we laughed, we kissed. We danced some more, without our clothes. Opening a new toothbrush as naked as the day she was born, she formally announced, "The purple one will henceforth be known as the toothbrush of you." This simple act would cause a flight or flight. Yup, just flight reaction if any other girl had done it. But this wasn't just any other girl. I'd known her for a few weeks, but I was already falling hard. I was psyched to have a permanent slot in her bathroom for my new purple toothbrush. With fresh minty breath, we kissed each other goodnight and turned out the lights. 10 minutes later, I heard it. Creak, creak, creak. Her bedroom was one of the 3 on the top level. It sounded like someone was slowly walking up the hardwood stairs. I got out of bed and turned on the light in her bedroom. I threw the door open. There was no one there. I returned to the loving warmth of my new girlfriend's bed. "I thought you lived alone," I say, squeezing her body from behind with my arms and legs. A hold she endearingly refers to as a koala hug. I do," she replies after producing an adorable noise of contentment. I relax and share my concern. "I thought I heard someone walking up the stairs. It must be the house. I'm not used to its noises." "Oh, I should have mentioned this before. That's just Grandpa. When he was alive, he used to walk up the stairs and make sure all the kids were in bed after lights out. I hear it every night. It's a little scary, but it comforts me. Like he's still here." She explains to me, like she had just told me it's the sound the furnace makes when it clicks on. To her, it was a charming quirk of the house. "Oh, okay." I reluctantly accepted her explanation. I was scared, but fear isn't something you want a girlfriend of a few weeks to see. I'm happy that she's sleeping, comforted by the creaking sounds. I didn't sleep at all. She mentioned the steps on the stairs only happened just after lights out. I heard creaks on the stairs all night. Some ascending, some were walking down, some were attention-grabbing, single creaks. It started after lights out, but it didn't end until daybreak. Creak, creak, creak. Our alarm went off just after a sequence of creaks. She woke up looking well rested. She stretched and made the cutest noise as she did so. I pretended I just woke up too. "Sleep good?" she asked, somehow more beautiful than when she had gone to bed. "Any night next to you is a good one," I answer strategically, no lie. "Want to do it again tonight?" she asks. "How about right now?" I counter. She laughs and punches me playfully in the arm. I hold her arms above her head and kiss her neck. "Okay, but you're sleeping here tonight," she commands. I'm not thrilled about the second part of the proposition, but the okay has removed Grandpa from my mind. I'm late for work and very tired all day. Expected and welcome consequences of finding new love. I head home after work. I have wireless cameras set up outside my house for security. I grab 2 cameras and my laptop. They'll work together over Bluetooth. I also grab flour and my EMP meter. I wish there was a better explanation for owning the EMP meter, but I honestly bought it for this exact purpose, to detect ghosts. Me and my friends used to set the EMP meter up next to a Ouija board and gasped every time the needle moved. We lost our minds the one time our roommate turned off the main breaker to the house, leaving us in the darkness during one Ouija session. Tonight, it might actually turn out to be worth the money I wasted. I was worried about explaining to my new girlfriend the motive behind setting up cameras, sprinkling white powder on the stairs, and watching for electromagnetic fields all night. After she had hugged and kissed me at the door, she invited me in. I nervously proposed my plan. With your permission, and all due respect to your grandpa, I'd like to set up cameras. Oh, you want to catch Grandpa on tape? Yes, let's set it up right now. She was bouncing with glee. Are you sure? I asked, somewhat surprised. I have 2 cameras, an EMP detector, and I want to dump flour on the steps and hope to see footprints. Oh yes, please. Let's do it all. People think I'm crazy when I mention Grandpa. It would be nice to have some proof to throw in their face. She's practically bouncing as she says this. Let's set up one of the cameras over the stairs. Let's bring the other one to bed. She winks and flicks her tongue over the tip of my nose. In an understandable rush, I set up the cameras, pour flour on the stairs, and place the EMP meter on the floor by the bedroom door. Halfway through making our private movie, we hear creaking on the stairs. Neither one of us are disappointed when we are forced to stop. We turn our attention to the laptop screen. Creak, creak, creak. We are both holding our breath, remaining as quiet as possible as we watch puffs of flour being thrown into the air by the invisible entity walking up the stairs. We hear the top step creak. Bang, bang, bang. Something is pounding on the bedroom door. The EMP meter goes berserk. I didn't even know it made sound before tonight. I'm terrified, but excited. I turn to her. All the color has drained from her face. Grandpa doesn't knock, she whimpers. Grandpa never knocks. She screams, wrapping her arms and legs around me in a koala-like fashion, facing away from the door. To get a better video, we had left the light over the stairs on. Under the crack at the bottom of the door, I see a shadow. I have no idea what's casting it. Bang, bang. The pounding continues. She screams. My brave facade is crumbling. My bravery is eroded further each time the door is beaten on by whatever is on the other side. The sound gets louder with each strike. Bang, bang, bang. I do my best to hide my fear. I get out of bed and inch towards the door. Before I set my second foot on the floor, the door flies open. A deeper than human voice mutters something in a language I don't understand. There is nothing on the stairs. I continue to hide my fear from my new girlfriend and act like I'm excited to investigate the evidence left in the flour. I get about halfway down the stairs and I see prints, not footprints. These were made by hooves. There is one on each stair from the bottom step to my step, about halfway up the stairs. After that, it looks like something has blown the flour away with a blast of air from the middle of each step. My fear has gotten the better of me. I've seen enough. I run up the stairs to beg my new girlfriend to spend the rest of the night at my place. She's already packing a bag. We need to get the heck out of here, she screams, as if I was planning on climbing back into bed. I nod frantically and pull up my pants. We hold each other tight as we walk down the stairs. Once we reach the bottom, we hear something running from the steps we were on to the top of the stairs. Flour flying with each step. Whatever this is, it reaches the top of the stairs. The door to the bedroom slams shut. We both scream. We run out of the house. She doesn't even close the front door. We dive into my car and drive to my apartment. We're okay now. She's asleep. I gave her a sleeping pill in my bed. I'm left trying to squeeze sleep out of my unforgiving couch. I think I hear creaking in the stairwell next to my apartment. I won't mention this to her. It's impossible. Those stairs aren't even wood. They're concrete. Any suggestions or tips from anyone who has ever dealt with something similar would be greatly appreciated.